Gentlemen, welcome to WWE 2K24, and as always, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. We are here officially in beautiful Los Angeles, California, sold out crowd here at WrestleMania. We are starting things off with tag team action as these two men right here, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, have their work cut out for them here tonight at WrestleMania, at the show of shows, the very event that they won those titles away from the Usos last year. Zayn and Owens, like I said, having their work cut out for them here tonight when they take on not only the team of Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson of the Blackpool Combat Club, but also of course, Gargano and Ciampa of DIY. As Zayn and Owens await the arrival of their opponents. First, of course, the Blackpool Combat Club's Jon Moxley is in the building. This is a huge set, man. So huge that our cameras can't even figure out what's going on with the recordings of this. But here comes Jon Moxley down to the ring. Remember, Moxley and Danielson actually, this will be their second crack at KO and Sami Zayn. Their first match was back at the Royal Rumble in a street fight. And it was an incredible match at that time, but Moxley and Danielson were not able to walk away with the win. And now tonight, their chances are even slimmer to walk away with the win, being the fact that they also have to worry about the team of Gargano and Ciampa being in this match as well. Man, this arena is beautiful. Beautifully lit up by the beautiful warm skies of Los Angeles. As here comes the American Dragon down to the ring. Danielson, of course, no stranger to WrestleMania, had one of the greatest moments in WrestleMania history when he won the WWE Championship away from Randy Orton and Batista in a triple threat match in New Orleans back at WrestleMania 30. A night that was forever submitted into the history books when it comes to special moments, when it comes to that feel-good, happy ending to an underdog story. You cannot get that much better than Bryan Danielson himself. If I called him Daniel Bryan earlier, I apologize. Like I said, these guys are trying to, let go of their older names in WWE and focus on the names that they market themselves off of now, which is indeed their actual names, in Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson. And here comes DIY down to the ring. Gargano and Ciampa are in the building here tonight, looking to get those Raw Tag Team Championships back that they held for the majority of last season in WWE 2K23. You remember they knocked those Usos off to obtain those very championships. Tonight they can get it back if they are able to defeat basically two of the best teams the Monday Night Raw roster has to offer, and four of the best professional wrestlers in the world right now is who will wait DIY. And remember, this is tag team turmoil here. All of these men are going to be in the ring at the same time, and it is all for the Raw World Tag Team Championships that Zayn and Owens currently hold. And look to, you know, obviously walk out the same way they came in with those straps around their waist as Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens gear up for battle. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. WrestleMania is indeed live. Look at this. A huge poison rana out of nowhere already from Johnny Gargano. Moxley's working over Tommaso Ciampa. And what the hell's Moxley got planned here? Oh my goodness gracious. What a, I don't even know, a springboard lariat of sorts, slingshot lariat at that point. All 6 of these men going to war with each other right now. All in an attempt to walk out of WrestleMania with those World Tag Team Championships. As you see, Kevin Owens is kind of having a bad night already. Ciampa going for weapons already. A kendo stick involved in this match. Kevin Owens now, you guys will have to excuse my dog barking his head off. This guy is crazy. So we are here. We're at WrestleMania. Sold out crowd, as I've said before. This is absolutely crazy right here. I mean, this is pandemonium at its finest, really. As Sami Zayn, look at this. What the hell's he got planned? Oh my goodness gracious, what a Frankensteiner on Tommaso Ciampa. And now everybody's outside the ring, and the only people that are in the ring right now are Danielson and Kevin Owens. Beautiful elbow to the face of Kevin Owens there. And look at that, a huge elbow smash from Ciampa. Getting some wide shots from our camera angles here tonight. Just getting a look of the crowd all around as we witness these tag teams go to absolute war with each other. Beautiful exploder suplex from Kevin Owens. Moxley throwing Gargano all over the place. Bryan Danielson doesn't even know what's going on. Look at Kevin Owens with a pin. Almost walked out with those championships still around their waist right then and there. And now look at this, guillotine submission hold from Tommaso Ciampa. Kevin Owens now. And Sami Zayn, look at this, looking to take Moxley for a ride. Huge DDT to Moxley. Danielson getting more hardware out there. Sami Zayn with a drop kick to Tommaso Ciampa. Kevin Owens going for a pinfall on Gargano. Kick out at 1. Danielson now dragging Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn fighting out. Kevin Owens stomping away at Tommaso Ciampa in the corner. And now a huge move there from Moxley. I think a Northern Lights was happening from Bryan Danielson. Look, I mean, you could just capture all the chaos in one shot right here. As Bryan Danielson works over Kevin Owens. Looks like Sami Zayn's got Gargano up for a powerbomb. And now look at this. All in for a springboard DDT, but Moxley. And now look at what Kevin Owens on the outside. Look at all the hardware already used. Kevin Owens with a neck breaker there. Chomping away at Gargano. And now Danielson and Sami are in the ring, left alone, as Danielson keys in on Sami now. Tommaso Ciampa getting back involved now. He's chopping away at Danielson now. Look at this. Huge knee strike, ripcord knee strike from Tommaso Ciampa, looking to put Danielson away early. DIY looking to reclaim those tag team championships that they held for the better part. No, Danielson puts the brakes on. Okay, they held for the better part of last year's Universe mode. And now Gargano throwing away the trash. Look at this. Danielson's in the middle of the ring. Middle of the ring with Ciampa. He's got the yes lock locked in. LaBelle lock locked in. Kevin Owens saves the title. Saves this match for him and Sami Zayn as Kevin Owens now back suplex to Bryan Danielson. And now he goes for a cover, realizing Tommaso Ciampa might be worse for wear here again. Cameraman's getting a little too close to comfort to those fans. But Kevin Owens now off the ropes. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Crash and burn there. Moxley trying to fire up now. Both Ciampa and Danielson going for something wild. Nobody having any water in the pool there. Kevin Owens shaking the cobwebs off on the outside. Submission hold locked in, I believe, from Jon Moxley. Moxley makes Tommaso Ciampa tap out. The Blackpool Combat Club. The Blackpool Combat Club have earned themselves the World Tag Team Championships here tonight. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and DIY both falling to the Combat Club. Moxley and Danielson securing their first titles since returning back to WWE to start our show here tonight, folks. What an opening we just saw, in courtesy of that tag team match. And believe me, the action does not stop there, because coming up next is the WWE Women's World Championship on the line when the EST Bianca Belair meets the boss Sasha Banks again for the second time in WrestleMania history. And if history is anything, if history is going to repeat itself tonight, we're in for one hell of a match between these two ladies. Belair and Sasha Banks, of course, stealing the absolute show their first time around. Their first time at WrestleMania together was a monumental occasion, and this is just as big, folks. Might be even bigger for Bianca Belair. If you look at the history of Bianca Belair in our universe mode so far, I mean, she's kind of been like, just been chasing after that championship for a better part of a year. Even when she got her hands on the championship and held the championship, she never got to hold it for longer than about 2 weeks after Saraya cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase on Bianca Belair, just 7 days removed from Belair defeating the Queen, Charlotte Flair, after falling to Charlotte two separate times. At her third try, she finally defeated the Queen back at Clash at the Castle to obtain that WWE Women's Championship. But then, of course, as I mentioned, Saraya instantly cashing in her Money in the Bank briefcase on Bianca Belair the following SmackDown episode. Belair could never get her title back due to the fact that Saraya had a little bit of insurance policy with Toni Storm and the two baddest women on the planet, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. That would bring us to, of course, War Games, where Bianca Belair would have to enlist the help of this woman right here, Sasha Banks, a woman that Belair defeated for the title, Charlotte Flair, and also Liv Morgan to help her in defeating Team Saraya once and for all. And that's when Sasha Banks actually got the winning fall, making Toni Storm submit at War Games, which pretty much cemented Sasha Banks' #1 contendership for Saraya's WWE Women's Championship, in which she invoked at the Royal Rumble to defeat Saraya. And now you see the boss is back on the big stage with a world title around her waist. This is scenes from their last encounter, folks. Belair, Sasha Banks, women's world title on the line. Something about it just seems right. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, sold out crowd here tonight. We have an incredible night of action planned for you. I mean, this is going to be anywhere from 5 to 6 parts long, folks. We're going to try and squeeze about 3 matches into each episode if we can, because there's so much action to call. There's so many great matches happening tonight. Of course, if I were to run down half of the card, the other side of the Women's World Title match, the WWE Women's World Title will be on the line later in another rematch, but this time only a Universe Mode rematch when it's Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley Part 2. Remember the first match being Rhea Ripley taking that championship away from Becky Lynch at SummerSlam, submitting the man in the middle of the ring. Still an unbelievable thing for me to say, considering the fact that Becky Lynch is look at this. Bianca Belair caught Sasha Banks early on. Sasha Banks definitely not wasting any time to try and take it to the EST, as now Belair Sends Sasha off the ropes. Huge tilt-a-whirl facebuster. Now off the ropes goes Belair, and there's that athleticism, that signature athleticism from Belair. Sasha getting the shoulder out at 1. Shoulder out at 1 as the EST now. EST now sending Sasha into the ropes. The ref accidentally caught a little bit of friendly fire there, but Belair nonetheless still on the attack. Huge shoulder block to Sasha Banks as now she scales the ropes. And a huge cross body from Bianca Belair, excuse me. Sasha Banks actually looking a little bit of worse for wear right now at the hands of the EST. And remember, Belair has the advantage of the fact that she has defeated Sasha Banks before. So, I mean, that's got to do a lot to her confidence, Belair's confidence, that is, in this match, and kind of give her the confidence that she rightfully so needs to defeat a woman like Sasha Banks. Banks is a decorated athlete here in WWE. Now Sasha taking a beating here in the corner from the EST. What an incredible year it's been in Universe mode. A lot of these matches have really been building up for the better part of 6 months of Universe mode. In case you guys are unaware, these matches are pretty much all story driven, which, you know, I mean, obviously you need a story if you want any interest in these matches alone. Otherwise, it's just two people fighting for nothing. As right now, these two women are fighting to be the top of the women's division on Friday Night SmackDown with holding that WWE Women's World Championship. And now look at this, Belair. Oh my God! And we're seeing Belair be a bit of the aggressor as she kind of. Oh no! But now Sasha Banks coming up out of nowhere with a neck breaker to Belair on the outside. Just when Belair was getting a little bit too big for her shoes, Sasha Banks brought her back down to earth and let her know who exactly the boss is. Is now dropping the elbow on Belair. Count of 7. They're gonna want to get back in the ring as a count of 8 now. Now Belair fighting off Sasha Banks now. Belair getting back in the ring. Breaking the count, considering the fact that obviously Belair can't win that title on a count out. And now Belair getting back into the ring, bringing Sasha with her. Huge shots to the face here now. Uh-oh, look at this. Look at this. Got Sasha Banks up. Going for her version of Glam Slam. Glam Slam to Sasha Banks. And now, actually Sasha Banks able to fight out from the attempt to Belair, but now, Belair with an elbow to the face of Sasha Banks now. Now into the ropes goes Sasha Banks. Huge elbow to the face. Huge elbow to the face now. And well, wait a minute. Huge knee this time. That could be it. Sasha could be out here. The ref calls for a rope break though, Belair. Belair wanting Sasha up to her feet now. Now, wait. No. Oh, my God. That hair whip to the back. Like I said, we are seeing a lot more aggressive side of Belair here tonight. Not something that I thought we were going to see, but I tried to express the frustration that this woman has had throughout half of Universe mode. And, man, you are starting to see all that frustration just kind of be dealt out to Sasha Banks right now at this point. Belair doesn't care if she considers Sasha Banks a friend or not. Ducks the super kick attempt. Belair getting out of whatever Banks had planned, and now sending Banks back into the turnbuckle is Belair. As now, wait a minute. Oh, no. Look at this. Look at the strength of Bianca Belair. We saw it in their first match. Her actually doing that exact thing right there, the military press slam. And now, wait a minute. She's not done. Deadlift military press slam. Remember the first match? I remember an iconic moment in that match when she walked across half the steps with Sasha Banks' body in tow on the military press slam. And now Belair, man, she is feeling herself here tonight. She's feeling this sold-out crowd at WrestleMania, Los Angeles, California, that is. Now, wait a minute. Belair sending Sasha Banks back into the ring. And now, oh, another spear taking Sasha Banks down to the mat. Banks is extremely worse for wear here tonight. Belair has came in here with a clear set game plan, and it is working to a T as she sends Banks for a ride. But here comes Sasha Banks. Here comes that valiant champion, that valiant championship mentality that Sasha Banks has displayed for years now. A huge drop kick to Belair. And now sending Belair for a ride. Oh my goodness, hair pull to the ground. Belair could be in trouble now with Sasha Banks looking to gear up, but Belair out of harm's way now sends Sasha off the ropes. And now wait a minute, big spine buster, and wastes little to no time with covering Sasha Banks for a 2.5. Belair could feel that championship slipping back into her fingertips once again. Catches the boot to Sasha Banks, and now an elbow to the face of Belair. And huge backstabber to Belair. Sasha Banks now finally back in control of this match after Belair has, like I said, been the aggressor for majority of this bout here. Is now Sasha Banks gearing up for something, and huge knee strike to the face, but you could see the damage has been done to Sasha Banks. She's absolutely spent after the assault that she's had to withstand at the hands of the EST here tonight. And at some point, it's like, you know, these superstars, they get so obsessed with being on top, so obsessed with being world champion, that it completely just destroys their character from the inside. Look at this alley-oop power bomb. Alley-oop bomb from Belair. Could that be it? Sasha might be out. Sasha might be out. Count of 2. No, not enough. Not enough. As now Belair getting a shoulder now for, oh, Sasha Banks, man, that's nasty right there. As now, wait a minute, here comes Sasha Banks. Of course, you can't be at WrestleMania and be Sasha Banks and not give a proper honor to one of her, basically her favorite professional wrestler of all time, Eddie Guerrero, and a kip up just to show that she still does have some left in the tank. Sasha Banks now she's going to be the aggressor towards the EST, as Belair's going to feel Banks' wrath this time around. But Belair is still scaling to her feet, but Sasha not allowing a kick to the arm. Certainly setting up for that Banks statement later on in the match, I'm sure. More kicks to the arm. Now Sasha getting into Bianca's face. I mean, this is not as friendly as it was last time around. These two women, I mean, obviously they're more established now than they were before, so it's almost like they feel like, you know, something's got to give in terms of who's going to be the top dog here. As Belair, oh my God, spearing Sasha in half is Bianca Belair. Now a huge shooting star, standing shooting star at that. Banks might be out. 1, 2. No, Banks gets the shoulder out at 2. Like I said, like both of these women have been at the top for a while now. No matter what company they've been at. Sasha Banks ran Japan as soon as she got there. Belair was basically the woman to beat for a better part of a year, the whole time that Sasha was gone. So this second match around, like I said, there's a lot more at stake. There's pride at stake. There's integrity at stake, and you're seeing it right now as Belair once again deadlifting Sasha Banks up. The power that this woman possesses is absolutely insane, and we're seeing it once again as she drops Banks down to the floor. Another moonsault we saw earlier. Now the EST. Could she be clapping in for another world title reign? Belair has waited so long for this opportunity to present itself once again. Like I said, the last time she got her hands on the title itself, was back at Clash at the Castle, which would have been in September. Belair running the gauntlet in the Elimination Chamber to get this match here tonight. She's definitely earned it. Now it's just a matter of if she can get the job done as she hits Sasha Banks down with a clothesline. And now Banks is really starting to feel every last bit of damage that Belair has done today. And now wait a minute, back suplex off the top rope. These two women are trying to kill each other for that Women's World Championship. Banks might be out, man. I think she landed hard on the back of her neck. Count of two, Banks somehow getting the shoulder out. I don't even think Belair expected her to kick out of that one. As now she drags Banks over to the ropes. And now wait a minute, what does Belair have planned here? A huge shot to the face. And a huge, oh my goodness, super kick to the face that time. And now wait a minute, Bianca off the ropes. Springboard, handspring, moonsault that time. Handspring backflip, actually, if you call it that. 2 counts, but no, not enough again. Sasha is hanging in there, but Belair has literally thrown everything she has at this woman, and now sending Banks into the ropes is Belair. And now once again throwing the body of Sasha Banks around like she's a small child or something. And now, oh my goodness gracious. This might come down to just too much wear and tear on the body when it's all said and done for Banks. She does not look like she's in the best way right now. And Bianca Belair still looks like she could go another 35 minutes right now. Another power slam. Now, Bianca Belair can start to feel the momentum swinging back into her favor as she lines Banks up. Wait a minute. KOD hits. And Bianca Belair with that has secured the World Championship once again. No, Banks kicks out at 2.5. Certified, justified women's wrestling champs here tonight in our first women's match of the evening. We got 2 more lined up for you after this. The debuting Jade Cargill takes on a pillar in the women's division, the queen herself, Charlotte Flair. There's not too many bigger debuts you can have in the women's division than against Charlotte Flair. Can Jade Cargill topple the queen? And of course, as previously mentioned, Rhea Ripley will be taking on Becky Lynch in a rematch from SummerSlam. The man looking for her revenge after winning the Royal Rumble sets her sights back on the Eradicator. Judgment Days, Rhea Ripley. It's gonna be, trust me, that ain't gonna be the first time, the only time you hear women's wrestling chants here tonight, folks. These women are about to steal the show as Sasha Banks again dialing in on Belair. And now wait a minute. Banks statement locked in, but Bianca able to power out. And luckily she did, because that might have been it. But now wait a minute. Kick to the midsection and a neck breaker. Neck breaker to Belair to put her away. Count of 1, 2. It's enough. Sasha Banks puts Bianca Belair away to secure her WWE Women's World Championship after taking an absolute beatdown at the hands of Belair in this match. Belair, to all of her greatest efforts, Sasha Banks was able to withstand that damage and still ensue a lot of damage on her own. It was that Banks statement that was wrenching at the back of the neck of Belair, and then the neck breaker to combined with it that really put the nail in the coffin here tonight and made sure Banks was walking out with that Women's World Championship. As, ladies and gentlemen, if you thought the physicality was going to stop there, you are sorely mistaken, because these two brutes are about to go to war. Drew McIntyre, Karrion Kross. Absolutely no rules involved in this match, folks. No holds barred. Let's get it on. What an incredible first episode this is of WrestleMania, folks. We already had new World Tag Team Champions in the shape of the Blackpool Combat Club, Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson. And now we have Drew McIntyre taking on the Harbinger of Doom, Karrion Kross, in a no-holds-barred match, a match both these men have clamored for weeks now. Drew McIntyre now, no stranger to WrestleMania himself. Remember, he's defeated, well, he who shall not be named at WrestleMania before. McIntyre has gone to war with Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania.
Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
As Drew McIntyre once again going to be doing battle with another brute of a man that has run roughshod across the entire Raw roster last year in Universe mode. The Harbinger of Doom, Karrion Kross, actually making his WrestleMania debut, and rightfully so after the performances he's been putting on all year. This is a man that almost broke the entire character, the entire integrity of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. This is a man that had 2 separate victories over the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, in Universe mode. He's defeated guys like Finn Balor, defeated guys like AJ Styles, completely decimated some of those names. He's had run-ins with the United States champion Kenny Omega, who we'll see later take on CM Punk in a dream match of dream matches. Karrion Kross looking to add Drew McIntyre's name to that very list here tonight at WrestleMania. Karrion Kross, man, this is an intimidating individual. Anytime that you get a chance to get a look at him, anytime you get a chance to see him in action, see him live, whatever the case may be, you can just feel the intensity of this man just oozing off of his very body. But when you talk about intensity, the Scottish Warrior brings it every single time. So this is probably the best match that Karrion Kross could ask for here tonight. He's going to get exactly what he bargained for, as a beautiful gut-wrench suplex, taking McIntyre down early on in the match. And now Kross sending McIntyre into the ropes. Huge, a huge takeover, almost judo slam there. Remember, Karrion Kross has that Muay Thai background. He has that judo background. I think it's like somewhat like a black belt or something crazy like that. This guy can legitimately hurt you if he wants to. And now, went for a clothesline, but McIntyre got the boots up, and now it's McIntyre getting back into this thing, sending the Harbinger Doom into the turnbuckle with a big boot to the face. Big boot to the face, and a huge stomp to the back now from McIntyre, and now ground and pound to Kross. Like I said, this isn't going to be very much collar and elbow tie-ups, folks. These two men have a problem with one another. Kross kind of started having a problem with McIntyre back at Elimination Chamber when McIntyre eliminated him from the chamber itself. And look at this. McIntyre's got a freaking shovel. Oh my goodness gracious. A huge shot to the face. Huge shot to the face from that shovel. Kross could be out here, but he gets out at 0.5, of course, because he's Karrion Kross. Like I said, these two have had a problem since Elimination Chamber. Karrion Kross attacking Drew McIntyre the Monday night following after Elimination Chamber to really heat this rivalry up. And now, oh my God, what a knee strike to the face of McIntyre. And another one for good measure, as now Kross has that shovel. And oh my, what the? Did he just throw the shovel? Who does that? Those shovels weigh every bit of 20 to 30 pounds, and he's just tossing him into the face of the Scottish Warrior. And now he sends McIntyre to the outside of the ring. Kross has bad intentions in the mind now. Let's wait a minute, tearing apart the steel steps. This is our third match of the night, folks. And we're already going to get the ring torn in half because of these two monsters. Now, wait a minute. Oh, no, what the hell? He just launched those steps, too, directly into the face of Drew McIntyre. Now, wait a minute. Power bomb to McIntyre. How many people do you see manhandle the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre? I'll let you know, nobody does. Except if your name is Karrion Kross. And now a fall-away slam. And more damage done on the outside than in the ring, that's for sure. There's less padding involved on the outside of the ring. Less protection for your body. And that's exactly music to Karrion Kross's ears. As he grabs that shovel once again, but didn't see McIntyre running in with a neck breaker. These two men absolutely destroying one another. There's not even anything on the line here tonight. There's just bitter hatred between these two at this point. As now Kross lights McIntyre up in a huge headbutt to the face of the Scottish Warrior. These guys might fight all over California. You might catch them at the SoFi Stadium. As now McIntyre getting a table involved in this match. It's all legal. Like I said, no holds barred, folks. And believe me, Karrion Kross is going to use that to his advantage every single time. And now, wait a minute. Both men had something in mind, but Drew McIntyre trying to bring the action back to the ring. No, he's not. He just wanted to sucker Kross in. My bad. Tope con hilo from the big man, Drew McIntyre. As now, wait a minute. Karrion Kross has evil intentions on the mind. Oh, I thought he might have overshot it, but I thought he was going for a follow-away slam now. And Karrion Kross now. Oh, there it is. He set McIntyre right through the table. More damage done. This is awesome chance early on in this match. I mean, it hasn't even really been 10 minutes in this match, and it's already been complete carnage out of these two. Another gut-wrench powerbomb from Karrion Kross. He looks for more hardware because why not? A baseball bat to the knee. God, that's going to take away the Claymore. That's going to take away the Claymore, and that's going to bust McIntyre up. That shot from Karrion Kross to the face. Jumping knee to the face took McIntyre out. As now Kross sends McIntyre, oh my goodness, once again into those steps. Now Karrion Kross, you gotta be kidding me. We saw what he did last time with those steps. The hell's he got planned for McIntyre? McIntyre is out. He's out cold. That knee to the face did some damage on the Scottish Warrior. As now Karrion Kross again. And oh my, gee, like, I know there's no rules. I know it's no holds bar. I know it's essentially an unsanctioned match. But something has to give, man. Karrion Kross is absolutely being relentless here tonight. Completely no care for McIntyre's well-being at all. Why would there be a huge neck breaker? McIntyre trying to get back in this match. Kross introduces another table to this match. Might not even be the last of the weapons we see here tonight. Obviously, we got a 6-man ladder match for the Intercontinental title coming up later tonight, folks. But we also have Tribal Combat. Lashley and the Profits make up of the team. The Pride, they're going to be taking on the Bloodline. Roman Reigns and two of his Bloodline members that he's picking to go to war with, who he still has not revealed which two members of the Bloodline he is actually going to choose. I mean, there's only so many options, but I mean, lately we haven't been seeing Jey Uso involved with the Bloodline very much. He's actually been doing his own thing on Monday Night Raw as of late, as he kind of awaited the return of Jimmy Uso, as Drew McIntyre just sent Kross face first into the table. Karrion Kross somehow back on his feet after that. How? I have no idea. And now, oh, avoiding that knee to the face and about to give him a knee of his own. As look at this, going for the Claymore shot to Karrion Kross. This will put it away, but Karrion Kross gets out of harm's way. And another knee strike to the face out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Now, wait a minute. Karrion Kross sends McIntyre for a ride with that Doomsday Saito. And now what the hell is Karrion Kross gearing up for? Oh, no, we've seen this before. But he's got a new variation. Crossbar! Crossbar to the back of the neck. To the back of the neck of the Scottish Warrior to put him away. No, McIntyre gets the shoulder out. I don't think Kross can even believe it at this point. How the hell is McIntyre still in this thing? Karrion Kross doing a number on the Scottish Warrior here tonight. Just like we saw him do to Cody Rhodes back at Extreme Rules. Just like we've seen him do to almost everybody on the Raw roster since Kross made his arrival on Monday nights. Is, oh my God, a shoulder, or I should say, he hit him on the shoulder. A shovel to the shoulder, what I was meaning to say. Now elbow to the face of McIntyre. Now wait a minute, he's going across by us. Karrion Kross is absolutely unhinged as he's setting up an announce table now. We get McIntyre on it, but no, McIntyre fighting out of Kross's attempt to do some more damage to the Scottish Warrior. And now, wait a minute, no, I was going to say McIntyre had him for an Irish whip, but Kross was able to put the brakes on. Now Kross sliding a table into the ring. Third table involved in this match, and Drew's already gone through 2 of them. As Karrion Kross lighting McIntyre up, but now a headbutt to the face for good measure. Drew McIntyre trying to get back into this thing as he throws Karrion Kross halfway across the ring. And now some shots to the back now from McIntyre. Karrion Kross in a bad way now for the first time in this match. I mean, this is probably as worse for wear as I've seen Kross all year round. Huge elbow drop off to the top from the Scottish Warrior. Kross could be out here. Count of 1, 2. No, Kross gets out at 2. And Drew McIntyre at this point has to be wondering what it's going to take. And oh, what the hell? Look at this. Oh, I thought he was going for a belly to belly. Drew McIntyre able to put the brakes on that time. And now sends Karrion Kross into the ropes. Ducking down. And now, wait a minute. Huge spine buster from the Scottish Warrior. As Karrion Kross now somehow still getting back up to his feet. No, but he gets knocked right back down with a lariat from Drew McIntyre. Now Karrion Kross is trying to bide his time on the ropes as McIntyre doesn't have, looking to play a little bit of hockey as he got a hockey stick, but Drew McIntyre again met with a knee strike to the face. Drew McIntyre doing everything he can to withstand this damage, but oh my goodness, another one. It's like every time you think you have Kross right where you want him, he turns it around. Oh my god, just poking him, but look at that Glasgow kiss out of nowhere. Glasgow kiss out of nowhere. That's how quick Drew McIntyre can put things away. He puts Karrion Kross away here tonight at WrestleMania. The Scottish Warrior able to withstand the punishment and basically be the first person in a long time to actually put Karrion Kross in his place. And after that performance, Drew McIntyre, man, he might be the next, the newest person to fear on the Monday Night roster. If you beat a guy like Karrion Kross, a guy that's beaten half the roster of Raw, what does that do for you? I guess we'll have to find out in the near future. But ladies and gentlemen, that's actually going to do it for our first episode of WrestleMania, our first episode of WWE 2K24 on the Universe mode. On the JPG channel is what I'm basically trying to say. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got more action planned for you. Coming up next is, of course, the dream matches of dream matches. The best in the world versus the best bout machine. CM Punk versus Kenny Omega. Don't miss out.